What's going on, guys? It's David here. Welcome to another Devotional Saturday. Well, one thing I love is nature. As you can tell, I love doing my videos outside. That's what's nice about the beautiful weather. I should start doing it in the winter time too. It's colder, but warm weather, summer, spring, fall, just beautiful. Hear the wind blowing a little bit through, seeing birds. There was a woodpecker that just flew over right before I started the video, but love it out here. But anyways, I've been reading a book called Managing God's Money by Randy Alcorn, and it has been really, really convicting. I'm probably halfway through it. I just started it, and it talks about God's money, but it's more than God's money. It's also our possessions, which has me thinking about what Jesus says. He talks about storing up our treasures in heaven. What's he say about money? So if you go to Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 and read through, it says, and this is Jesus, "Do not store up for yourselves treasure on earth, where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. The eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are good, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eyes are bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light within you is darkness, how great is that darkness? No one can serve two masters. Either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will despise the one and be devoted to the other. You cannot serve both God and money." And it's interesting because not just money, but it's all our possessions. We are here on this earth for a very short time. I just looked it up, and the life expectancy in the United States is about 77 years. And it flies by. Obviously, when we're a kid, it feels like it takes forever. But as you get older, it's like it's flying. It's going to be here before we know it. And but we're not guaranteed that. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. We're not guaranteed the next minute. But what are we doing with what God has given to us? How are we stewarding the money He's given to us, our possessions, our homes, everything we have? What are we doing and using it for? Are we using it for God's kingdom or for ourselves? And the money's the big one. Like this book's talking about managing God's money, where he talks about, like Jesus even says, store up for yourselves treasure in heaven. So don't think, with your money, let me just build up, see how high it can go and keep it all to yourselves. Give it away. Store up the treasures in heaven. Yeah, you're not guaranteed that you'll get your treasures and blessings on the earth, but in heaven you will if you're in Jesus. So what are you doing with your money? What are you doing with your possessions? And we got to remember that. And it was so convicting because I'm thinking my car, my clothes, everything is not mine. I don't own it. You may have a piece of paper that shows your name on it that you were the owner of it, but you're the owner of it by worldly standards, but by God's standards, you don't own anything. We are stewards. He's given us things to be stewards of, but to use it for His kingdom. And most of us, when we're lost, if we're away from Jesus, we got nothing to do with Him. We it's all for ourselves. So I want you to think about that as you go about your week. Is there somewhere area in your life that you've made your God? Because as it says, you cannot serve both God and money. Either you're going to hate the one or love the other, or you'll be devoted to the one and despise the other. So what are you devoted to? Are you devoted to the worldly things, or are you devoted to godly things? So that's what I forgot for you guys this week. Think about it. Till next week, I love ya. Peace. I'm out.